Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a WZ-111 Model 5A. It's the Tier 10 Chinese heavy tank and it's located on the north spawn of Mines Encounter under the command of Awppenheimer. One mark on the barrel, and this tank looks like a Chinese version of a T10, and that would be a correct guess because it is their basic development of a 111 series tank which looks like a T10 and has the same sort of armour. It's got a 130mm gun though. It's an absolutely massive gun with 490 alpha damage. Now he's loaded AP, but he's selected heat rounds for his next shot. He's got a reload time of 9.25 seconds though. He's gonna see if he can get up onto the hills. There's the midway part. Looks like it's an E75, yeah, Tier 9 German heavy. And behind him is a 53 TP in the distance there. Can he get a shot? Yes, he does! A nice little round for 439, but it is a low roll. Go for the man. Yes, 456. A low roll again. But it goes straight through. Still loading heat. Goes for the mountain, but again he fails this time. I say again it goes through. It doesn't go through. He misses the chance. Goes for the Conway and gets a nice round into him. It's a high roll, 493. Go for the lower plate. Yes, 474. There's Arty, the M53-55, and he's done 163. Must be a near miss though. And a nice shot there into the Conway for 459. Now the enemy's capping, but we're not paying attention to that at the moment because we're trying to put damage into these enemy heavies. That was a low roll, 433. Tries to go for the lower plate, but the ground gets the shell. Yes, that one connected, and it's a very high roll, 517, and the E75's out the game. The GW Tiger got him, so our Arty got the pleasure, and we put one into the ELC M92 straight up here, and he took one for 512, and he's out the game as well. We bounced around. Oh, M48 pattern. Put one in very cheekily. Get one in return, 526, a high roll. I think we can go to town on that pattern now. He's a two-shotter. Oh, didn't go through. Okay, so he's using the rock. Don't flip. Okay, goes for it again. No, doesn't that chase. Got tracked by the pattern. Held him in place. The pattern could escape and he's trying to get around the corner. Can we get a shot through the gap? No. But the pattern is still engaging us, so he's just using the wreck for cover now, the E75 wreck. Note that one doesn't go through. We're still loading the heat. And now we're firing. Oh, he's come around the corner. Take another round from him, 372. 447 this time. That was a good shot. It's a low roll, but it's one-shotter. He's a one-shot now. And I think we're going to enter the hill now. Force him to come around the corner, and now we can take him. If he's silly enough to go round. They've almost completed the cap, but we keep getting resets. So now we're in the hill. We can go for the resets. The TDP's been doing his best. Hopefully we can get shots on the enemy. They must know that there's more than one tank up here now. It's going to present a bit of a problem for them. That T54 Mob 1 I think is in the cap. Oh, we didn't get a reset there. Now the pattern has moved north. He hasn't actually come into the hill. He's moved north. Fire one in blind there, trying to get the... is it Conqueror? There's the T54. There's the contract. Yes, got him. So there's only one capping now. It's the T54, I think. He bounces one on us. He's left his rear out. And we take him out of the game. 359, nobody capping now. But we've got a steel wall as well now. If we stay alive. Now he's trying to get a shot on that T110E4. The problem is trying to get over the edge there. You could, if you slip down this hill, you can actually nicely die if you're not careful. And it looks like that Malshin's having a good go at the T110. He's a one-shot for us. But he won't come out. Oh, the Malshin got him. Now, 53 TP. Nope, he blocked that damage. We put one in return, and 464. It's a low roll, but he's now one shot. So we've got 2 kills. Can we make it to 3 before the game ends? We're now outnumbered 3-5. Yes, we killed the 53 TP. Oh, we just lost our GW Tiger, but the enemy lost that star too. It was an eye for an eye job. That means it's 2 against 3 now. That's better. Now, the enemy tanks, Progetto 46, a third tank, and the M53. And there's the M53 making his presence known. That was a near miss. It wasn't a direct hit. You can see the impact point just a short distance away. There it is. So he's going to be in reload now for a little while. And we're now back on standard AP. Well, we're out of his sight now. And we're joining the Malshin. Well, we could cap, but I don't think we're going to do that. Now with 727 hit points available, we could try to get at these last few. We know that the M53 is in the corner of the map as usual. It's such a big Arty, it's very difficult to find other places you can fire from without revealing your position. I know some people have actually played it from K1, and that can be quite funny, but because the enemy's looking in all the wrong places, especially if you move up the west side of the map. But this one, he's in the same position as normal, and we're not loading an HE round. We're going to hit him with an AP. Should be enough to kill him off with one shot. There he is. Oh, it didn't. Oh, wargaming. And we get shotgunned by the M53. We could go for the ram kill. We don't need to load ammo, but we are. Yep, there you go, 28. That means it's 2 against 2 now. And that's the Ferdinand. Now, he must be up on the hill. Okay, we're in cover. Go unsighted. Yeah, that round was aimed. And I think that might have been from the Progetto. I don't think the Ferdinand could have reloaded that quickly. So I'm guessing the Progetto's off to the west, the Ferdinand's on the hill, and we've been seen. There's the Ferdinand. And he gets one in, and it's a high roll. Put him back into cover. Now the Ferdinand probably would have seen us. Don't really want to take him out. Oh, he tracked us. Okay, now we can finish him off. No, we didn't. We just tracked him. Can we shoot between these parts of the building? Yes, we can. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, he bounced it. How did that happen? Now, as you know, the Ferdinand's basically the same chassis as the Tiger tank, the Tiger Porsche. And note, that one didn't go through either. Oh, he bounced another round off the turret. Now, and that one went through, but it's left him on only a few hit points. He is a one-shot now for sure. No, not there. And he misses as well. This is quite funny. Now we can get him. Yes! So, only the Progetto to go, and I think the Progetto's off to the west. Ah, yes, he has been seen. Okay, so we know he's over this direction. Now, I'm guessing he's on the middle. Oh no, he's on the South Island. There he is. Oh, he's AFK! He's AFK, his gun's pointing at the ground. Go for the weak points and go for an ammo rack. Gets a nice roll, 494. Next one, kill shot. Yes! And wins the game. And brings up a Top Gun. Very nice. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the WZ-111 Model 5A. He also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his vehicle, a shell proof for blocking more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who did damage to him, a hand of God for surviving the battle having received damage from 4 different enemy vehicles, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, he got 7, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, a steel wall for blocking and receiving at least 11 shots, blocking at least 1,000 hit points of damage and surviving the battle, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. He got 6 exactly at the end. Let's have a look at the win 8. It was 19,723. He really worked that battle. He did very, very well, especially on those heavy tanks in the center of the map. That's, I think, where he earned all of his win 8. Let's have a look at the team scores. Top of the table, 9,407 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the TVP T5051, who was actually getting the resets. He managed to get 3944, and then we have to look to the enemy team to the next highest scorer. That was that M48 pattern, who did 3583. When it comes to kills, it was definitely Awppenheimer who got the highest amount. He got 6, and then the Malshan and the Patton managed to get 3 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, again, Awppenheimer, top of the table, got a clean sweep, 1,378 experience points. The next highest scorer was the TVP with 854, but he didn't survive the battle. And then the Malshan with 807, he did survive. Let's have a look at the detail report. Well, got 34 shots fired, 31 direct hits, 23 penetrations. Damage of 9,407 hit points, of which 1,939 were at more than 300 meters. He received 16 hits during that battle. 4 of them were penetrations, 12 non-penetrations, and most of the penetrations actually came from that M48, which was a bit of a difficult one to try and get down. He received 3 hits as a result of splash damage again from that M53-55. He blocked damage of 3,580 hit points in total, spotted 5 enemy vehicles, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and did damage assistance of 40 hit points and got 42 defense points when he killed those 2 tanks, the Conqueror and the T-54 Mod 1 in the cap. On a premium count, he earned 124,589 credits. But after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he actually made a deficit of 6,340 credits. And most of that was down to the ammunition, because of course he did burn up all of that heat ammunition firing at the E50 and the other tanks in the center, or not the E50, the E75 rather I should say, and of course that M48 pattern, which was a particular problem. He did pick up 7 bonds for the awards. He also earned 2,067 XP times 5 for this weekend, so he took away 10,335 altogether. So it just goes to show that the WZ-111 Model 5A can be very good at carrying, and that 130mm gun is extremely powerful, but it does still need that heat ammo to get through the hull of some of those enemy tanks. And unfortunately he wasn't carrying enough to deal with that pattern, and he didn't get the pattern kill, but he certainly did a lot of damage to the pattern. He actually did damage of 973 hit points to him, but he just couldn't kill him. It was just very, very difficult to kill him. And I suppose he wanted that pattern to come around that corner, but he was just too canny to do that. So didn't get the kill there. But he had to get to the cap in time to get a reset and help the TVP, because the TVP couldn't do it all on his own. And TVP couldn't kill those tanks in the cap, but certainly Awppenheimer did, and that won us the game. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.